I'm early to my show. Do it now. This is April 20. This is an extension of the 800 subscriber show, which I hit 800 without streaming, and now it's at 808. So we've had a 1% growth after doing nothing. Gains, those are good gains. So, wonder who will show up. Will anybody show up? Put my things up. Goes there. I get in the wrong spot. It's gonna be in the wrong spot. Everything's gonna be in the wrong spot. Doesn't look right. Down into the corner. This is like a falling fruit game. I'm watching my pictures load in at the wrong side. Just looking weird. This is the game I play where I tap my phone and all my shit pops up, guys. Okay, so here we are at my show. Press the bell. Come on, hit the bell. And then show the channel some love. Press like. Stephanie's here, Stephanie Kennedy, first person I see. It is a race to show up first. I don't want to shout out everybody, but my audience knows it. So, what's happening today? The Lakers lost. This font up here was the wrong size. Now it's too big, but too big's all right. Sippy juice. Radio check.
Find separation, find the gaps and zones, and understand the NFL playbook. By the way,
no, I don't work it up more, but there's a lot of cemeteries in Altadena. There's not a lot of cemeteries everywhere around America. And buying a plot, stop thinking about the rent and get yourself something permanent. Me American, me. You said it best. How about that $95 billion government extension? 95 still hits just right. It'll be the 30-year anniversary of 1995 soon, and we just printed off another $95 billion to fuel my government. Trip on mushrooms and the edge to Garth Brooks like a real American. That's what they're doing across the United States today. But not me. Mannequins. I remember when mannequins weren't injection molded and they were all made out of wood. And now you don't even need a mannequin because you don't go shopping in public and you don't see things wearing on. What you want to see is your favorite football player and how you too could look good in Levi brand. And you could legitimately pay my city something for our label. I was just watching a guy play Castlevania, and I told him I think about Rome every day. And he said, why? And he's playing Castlevania, and I'm telling him, Konami sent you on a mission into the Balkans to find the big boss, because Snake and Simon Belmont are the same. And all the Inner Haven, I'd call Romania the Inner Haven. Yeah. Yeah, more American propaganda coming from this guy. This makes my farts not stink. I should put it. Fresh cigarette, only one left, man. Man, I gotta go buy more pack. I gotta get more, man. Going out after midnight without you. I'll make it. Wonder how many I do got one like. There's at least one like. I see it. I'm hallucinating. Yeah, no, it's there. I really shouldn't be sitting here with my jacket on. It's fucking hot. Look what the cat dragged in. Man, I'm more of a Munster guy, man. I like Herman Munster. I like Eddie Munster. I'm not an Addams Family guy. So nobody ever accuses me of being a member of the Addams Family. One of my blinkers is charging. This one's hitting. Rome, I think about Rome every day. I really liked Fester's Quest on Nintendo. I paid for it with my own money. Never had a complaint. I enjoyed playing Fester's Quest. So yeah, I guess Fester would be my favorite of the Addams. You're on death row. You're about to get the chair. What's your last meal? I want to eat at medieval times, tournament and feast. Can I? And we'll have our execution there. Okay. Siggy. I just went up a sub. Yeah. Hit the bell. 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 Honky horns outside. No. I don't even know where Napa State is. Yep. Where is that? Napa State directions. I don't know nothing about no Navajo's reservation, Navajo State, nothing. Poontang, I know about Poontang. Our hospitals were Verdugo. Pasadena hospitals. They shut down the hospital I was born like a couple weeks after. I'm the final baby. My sister was born in the hallway somewhere. They couldn't get to the doctor fast enough. Everybody wants a premature birth. My mom used to suffocate me with the giant boob. Bro, I grew up hating giant boobs because the giant boob kept trying to kill me. I couldn't breathe. Yeah. So I was definitely breastfed growing up, and not all kids like it, and I didn't like it. If my mom was alive, I would congratulate. I'd be like, "Damn, mom, you made it so far. I made it too. You tried to snuff me. Try to get over." And that's when I took it personal. That was my Jordan meme. When I had my Jordan meme in life, when I started taking it personal, was when that boob bigger than my head was trying to kill me. I'm filling my fucking mouth, man. I can't stand giant boobs. And neither do you. You all know a giant boob will fucking snuff you. It'll be the end of you, some giant boobs. Bro, I'm taking you back to when I was 1 year old, man. I was rejecting the breastfeeding, man. I wasn't doing none of that shit right. I couldn't make nobody happy, man. I couldn't even suck on a tit and make somebody happy. I didn't want to do that. Ever since I was one, baby, since I was 1 year old, that's the only thing boob was bigger than my face. I rejected that shit. Ended up on Chewbacca Pepperidge Farm cookies. I remember that fucking package with that Chewbacca on the side. It's what all the shit kids had to eat from the end of the grocery aisle. Crappy ass Pepperidge Farm. The only thing still in stock in most cookie shops because it's the crappy ass cookie. It's the worst cookie ever made, man. So yeah, man, it wasn't until Keebler made cookies good. Make your own cookies at home. Nowadays, you can buy a pie, but you have to go home and cook your own pie. Like, even on Thanksgiving, you can't get a hot fucking pie. They're gonna give you a cold pie and send you home and tell you to cook it yourself. Back in the day, when Rice-A-Roni hit, man, Rice-A-Roni, This is a delicate art to cook our rice-a-roni because I fucked it up a bunch of times. But nobody can fuck up Hamburger Helper. That's easy mode. Rice-a-roni, it's hard. You need real butter, for damn sure. There ain't nobody out there eating the modern standard of living through COVID and isolation is not rice-a-roni at home. That's the old way. During the '89 earthquake, you could disasters outside, stay at home, cook some rice-a-roni. That's not what we do anymore. What do? I heat up my cans of beans. I'd rather eat beans, eggs and cheese. The audience came and checked in and checked out, and it's not even midnight yet. It's not even midnight. My boring ass show, I need to get, like my brother said he will be on my show at 1,000. We do need to get there so we can actually facilitate. Next chapter, or the first this chapter ending. He's a big wrestling fan. I don't think he likes Roman Reigns. He's kind of Cody Rhodes guy. He used to be a big Young Bucks fan, so now I like the Young Bucks. Just because I don't think he's really behind him this particular year. I think the Young Bucks could have the best solid end of the year after presenting the the CM Punk fight film. Everybody wants to complain about Tony Khan, but it's not. It's up to it doesn't matter until the Young Bucks say what they say, and all this shit coming out of the internet wrestling community. They can all wait for this. They can wait. They listen to what the Young Bucks are gonna do, and nothing else matters in wrestling. Everybody's trying hard. But they're fucking waiting for those Young Bucks, whatever, and Darby Allin. Everything hangs on AEW. What day is I could have done Young Bucks content research before. So today, posted 4 hours ago, I'm now clicking on the Eye of Destiny, Young Bucks, and Okada. I'm watching AEW because fear of missing out. Just what everybody says I would, I hear Tony Schiavone. I feel good. This is my show. Jackson in the blue pants takes a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. He's selling it. Matt Jackson looks like Captain Jack Sparrow with short hair. No drinking. I've never seen anybody in this outfit. They're fashion icons. I'm just checking out the outfits the Young Bucks have. Okay. Not too concerned about the quality of the match. Never seen that wrestling move before. The Young Bucks were shoved face first into each other's. The Young Bucks are taking bumps this episode. Kicks out. This is my end of my pack. There's nothing left after this. I gotta be up to date on AEW wrestling, so I'm looking at the main event from today. Tomorrow night at Dynasty. It's jobbers chopping each other. It's jobbers. I think Okada is everybody's name over there. What's up, Levi? Sharpshooter. The Young Bucks are trying to grab it and save the Japanese guy from the sharpshooter. The Young Bucks are going to super kick the guy doing the sharpshooter to save Okada. I don't know. 65 minutes, maybe till 1 in the morning, 1:30. I'm gonna go buy. I gotta go buy my pack before 2 a.m. So there's 4 more minutes. Okay. There's so much time left in this match that there is, as much as I've already watched, I've watched 4 minutes and 14 seconds of this Young Bucks match, and I am now going to watch the final 4 minutes and 31 seconds left. And I'm eating up this pro wrestling. It is real to me. This Young Bucks is real to me. The red one look like the, okay, you say, does the red one look like, that would be the red Young Buck with the vest, because he's wrestling with his vest still. He's on the top rope ready to take a superplex into the ring. And some guy's gonna jump, they're gonna double team him. Double team coming up. Superplex, frog splash. And here comes the third guy off the top rope with the shooting stick, whatever they call it. Is that Neville? I can't tell who it is. They all look the same in gear. They're all in pain. None of them can stand. They're all in the ring. Please play Glow. They're gonna EDP trigger. 2. He blocks. Matt Jackson takes a deadly death drop. Okada over the top rope. Super kick. Okada DDT. Man dives through rope. Diving through rope scene. Top rope move again. Oh, the Young Bucks take this loss. Just like today, even though I had complete faith in that the Lakers would win today and that the Young Bucks would win today, we have no doubt, okay? No doubt that the Young Bucks will win another day. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, bro. Any questions, you know? Can the Lakers come back? Lakers in 6? Yeah. Lakers in 6. January, February, March, April, May, June, Young Bucks. NBA Finals always happen in June. So I'm gonna say Young Bucks in 6 will have. But tomorrow's legacy, after this defeat, I don't know if Young Bucks can bounce back tomorrow. I know. I'm sugarcoating. I'm glazing the Young Bucks. Just what. One of the hardest things to do in professional wrestling. I enjoy difficult jobs in the commentary booth. Anybody can shill for Cody. I'm not sure I could actually. Could I? Could I be a Cody shill? I'm currently, his brother, he's not even as good as his brother. And, Cody should wrestle his brother right now. I mean, Dustin wrestled like a month ago. So. No doubt that would be that match. Maybe it's Survivor Series. If Team Cody Rhodes versus Team Dustin Rhodes. Everybody always liked Dustin more than Cody. But is there a possibility that David Flair could come back? That would be awesome. Reed Flair was just non-existent to me, so. Reed Flair fans are the type of people that think Eddie Guerrero is Dominic's father. That's just the fairy tale part. Yeah, wrestling. It was banned in Chicago because they couldn't have integrated seating. The black people wouldn't sit with the white people and watch the fights. So that's why in 1961 was the first real year the year that Chicago lost the business, and there's never been a world champ from Chicago since. Being El Cheapos with the candle. At this rate, with these ratings, I'll be canceling the evening show, and we'll be running a primarily daytime show. So. Lunchtime coffee shows, you know. The viewers don't want to just see all my midnights. They want to watch daytime, and including myself. It gets so hot in my room, I might cancel my show altogether. Currently, it's my time slot. I miss.
That the Magistrate was willing to fund in the hopes of winning the title with Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. They would face a lot more pressure because if they don't win, I don't want to say that all of a sudden that big three's gone, but there's going to be other changes that they've already made. It's hard to imagine what they are because they already made a head coaching change. So, yeah, interesting stuff all around. Therefore, Kevin Durant's got more pressure. I'm in agreement, and I'll tell you why. Look what happened Saturday. Brunson had an uncharacteristically off night, but Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson, coming off the bench, they all stepped up to provide support.
There's nothing considerate of discrimination is based upon the time of day, not the color of the skin. So true discrimination is based upon being late and not invited. So the bank closes early, discriminating against people who can't make it in on time, you know. No, I love my show. I love my show. I really enjoy spending money after midnight just to keep that scene. That's my scene. I'd rather, you know. It's nice to go shopping in there. I still hear the club. There's bars down. There's girls. You hear the girls? Did everybody watch the operations room today? I think the lessons learned should be maybe we don't need exterior mounted gunners in a Thunder run, running in the front of the formation. If you're rolling into a town with 100 tanks, the guy in the front should probably be down with the hatch closed. Okay, because apparently that's the most tragic loss of the entry into Baghdad. You just can't roll in with a guy, dudes are sitting on the fucking hood of the lead vehicle. Okay, that's the fucking amateur shit. They lost the point man, and then the general demanded that somebody else replace him, and they had to stop so the column leader could keep his shit at 100%. Even though his guy got shot in the front seat, they refilled his spot. They stopped the column so somebody else could ride up front, fully fucking exposed to the enemy. And that's the type of shit we didn't do in Afghanistan, like roll around on the hood into town. Okay, in Iraq, they ran in so fast, bro. They're fucking on the hood, trying to point machine. Everybody sees you coming, and there's one dude on the top of the tank. That guy's not with us anymore. He should have been underneath the hatch but they replaced him because it was such a good idea to keep a guy mounted on the lead. They couldn't mount two guys? What? They couldn't mount two guys? My platoon went to Fallujah. That's not Baghdad. My platoon, my unit was big. Whoa, my unit went to Baghdad. My unit ran every post office up and down from Kuwait to we're a post office. Yeah. And how come no tanks ever have two cannons, right? Yeah. That's like a troll post on YouTube. Get AI generated Dark Skies. I don't watch that. No, I don't watch Dark Skies. I don't watch Dark. Fucking kid talks too fast. Ward Carroll, shout out, smart guy. Dark Skies, dumbass. Dumb skies. They should just call them dumb skies. Dumsky. It's 14 after midnight. Everybody they killed in Baghdad was like from Egypt. They're like, oh man. They couldn't even find any dead Baghdad people in the bodies. Okay, so I mean, obviously, they weren't, there to hold their trigger. They were there as mercenaries to get paid for their every hit they landed. Regroup and reorganize after the first run. Infinite momentum. Control physics. Put a little crane cradling a magnet in front of your car with a piece of steel attached to it. Darth Sand wants me to wish his friend a happy birthday. Yep. April 20th. Everybody's best friend. My clock. You know what? The birthday party ended yesterday, man. He could have been somebody born April 21st, but nope, he's just not. He's not a somebody. He could have been a contender. April 20th. 420 2024. Yeah, this is correct. Refried. Spoke of refried. Playoff schedule.
Game 4 Saturday in Los Angeles. When we are talking to you,
3 and 4 in Los Angeles.
will the Lakers still be in the playoffs? That's a very good question. I don't know how each game is going to.
Okay, they could be out of the playoffs on Thursday. That's what they're saying. There's 2 games in LA. Get
Mark, great stuff as always. Look forward to having
you can't what
appreciate you guys.
NHL scores.
Every Saturday night, early Friday.
Yesterday, first round, 2 games. LA Kings haven't played yet, so LA Kings hockey schedule. 4 games on the schedule. Not today, but tomorrow on Monday in Edmonton. 2 games, then at home for 2. Similar to the Lakers. They could be eliminated on the 28th of April. Which is guaranteed to last longer than the Laker game, okay? Because they haven't played yet. They have to. The Lakers will be out. The Kings will be in. Even if the Kings win straight up 4, LA is a hockey city. Staples Arena is. You haven't shut down the machine that is Los Angeles. We still have the Clippers in the playoffs. The individuals, the people who worked hard all year, the fans that brought LeBron James into the organization and collected 1 ring. Miracles do happen. We have no doubt the Lakers can somehow get through this. And this is just the way other Lakers would be. I'm a reflection of being around too many Lakers, growing up in Laker Town during the 80s. I mean. Before Magic Johnson could even prove himself, I was already watching. We never liked Magic. We banned basketball in my house because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a draft dodger. So only after Kareem retired did the Bulls actually beat the Lakers. Because Jordan wouldn't beat the Lakers if Kareem was playing. You have to understand. So it starts with the Lakers destroying our United States Army by promoting draft dodgers like Kareem to supporting Serbia in over Yugoslavia because Vlade Divac will rip your flag out of your hand, okay? Like, our Laker players will rip your national flag out of your hand, okay? Talking about snatching your chain, fuck your chain. We'll come and stomp on your what people remember, okay? So. What's wrong with draft dodging? Based upon switching your religion just to draft dodge, and then realizing that the religion of peace, like he converts famous Laker Kareem converts converts for peace. And then he's trying to kill Bruce Lee in that movie. I'm like, oh, okay, game of death. Now he wants to play game of death. He didn't even win. Bruce Lee fucking obviously beat his ass. Yeah. I couldn't wait to join selective service. You shut up with your no religion. If you have no religion, then you are a 1% of the world population, and you live in America. And the American experiment is an amazing thing that's happened in the history of the human. And you're just a part of the American experiment. But everybody actually does have a religion, and we're all secretly laughing at you because you don't have Jesus in your heart. You think it's better, you think you sound smarter. You're just gonna outsmart everybody and provide nothing other than as you describe. No religion is peaceful. Bricks divide the world. You enslave your enemies and have them build bricks and lay down walls. Your children will bake bricks. My people. I have many likes on my stream. Dory. Paul, the Apostle Paul is a jerk. The Apostle Paul never met with Jesus, but God spoke to him. So the Apostle Paul wasn't there. The Apostle Paul wasn't there when Jesus died, right? That's right. Apostle Paul heard everything after, right? God just summarized it to him, and now Paul kind of thinks he knows, huh? Yeah. I can skip the Apostle Paul and be all right. Yeah. The Apostle Paul's not important, right? Yeah, okay. Apostle Paul is not important. The Apostle Paul was a guy who had a territory. He was like a bad wrestler. He was terrorizing. When he was young, they called him terrorizing. He was trained by Killer Kowalski. And he was a degenerate, and he was a loser. He hung out in Connecticut, Tampa, places like that. But now he wants to tell you, he's coming to tell you about Jesus. But Bo Dallas is coming. But Bo Dallas might also be coming back. We don't know who gets to say the important, what brand is on. If Jesus is not real, then how come Triple H is suddenly Apostle Paul to me? I mean, I'm just a little ahead of my audience. I don't want to ruin the storyline, but I mean, yeah, the Lakers fell apart in the third quarter. They were outscored by 14 points in the third quarter. So I saw the box score. During the third quarter, James had 23. Nikola Djokovic had 23. I got Dorian in my thigh. My thigh is a vice grip locks. Anyway. Tony said it was it's okay. It was 100% scripted. The Lakers always recover from a 1-0. That ain't shit to the Yeah, that's normal to the Lakers. They do this shit all the time. Like, it's normal. Happens all the time. It's all about how the player still has to be able to articulate their the truth of why the 49ers have to go to Cabo every year. Why the players always meet in Cabo, and when the NFL will expand to Cabo and we'll have magnetic gloves, right? You ever see the ball stick to the rim? Because that's how magnets work. I've never actually seen the ball stop on the rim. I've seen it balance on the back. That's not the rim. Okay, if it's just balanced, if it gets stuck in the wedge, you can do that every time if you want, even if you can't dunk. A good exercise is, if you can't dunk, is to just jump up and shove the ball into the little spot in between the backboard. And then nobody else can play with it. And then they realize that you at least can get to that high, and you realize the entry level to play in the NBA is, can at least get close to the rim when you jump. Okay. Please get close if you jump it. Basketball is more dangerous because you're on hardwood and it exposes the knees and the feet. And basketball is more dangerous. You take more steps per game, and well, you can't just make a perpetual motion machine by assuming that your wheels will work forever under all circumstances and conditions. The gamer goat. The players themselves rig it. You can see Stephen Curry always throws the ball out of bounds right before instead of calling a timeout, he just throws the ball out of bounds. They save a timeout. Yeah, just throwing the ball out of bounds. That's how Andy Dalton got the Bengals to the playoffs. When I moved to Cincinnati in 2011, Dalton threw the ball out of bounds almost every other play. And the Bengals had really long drives. And you couldn't get the Bengals off the field because no matter how good you are, Dalton's throwing it out of bounds. So we're gonna gas your defense eventually. And that's actually how to win at football. The gassing out the defense and gassing out the offense. Like, we'll let Christian McCaffrey run, and then we'll fucking, as they would say now, tackle him illegally for a injury. What do they call those? This guy is the modern face of child abuse, where we are going to abuse your child. We're going to abuse your child. We're just going to hit. He's going to touch the ball 25 times. Even when you're winning, we're never taking him out. He's taking hits every single play. And he was the coach at Stanford. Is going to be sued for child support because Christian McCaffrey won't be able to walk or some shit because they ran him too much. And that's why it's rigged, because we have to protect Stanford. Only in that Disney movie Rookie of the Year, and you know, have I seen the ball change directions in the air? Not enough. Not enough times. I want to see it more times. Okay. Not sig. No SIGs right now. Not now, but $70, 80 minutes away from. Yeah, I'll be smoking a new pack in 80 minutes. Roughly. Because that was yesterday's pack. I buy a pack every day. So go buy packs. $7 packs. Curry couldn't keep up with the scoring, and once the game gets out of hand, Curry doesn't have the volume. He's not. $7 packs is good price, man. I get North Carolina tobacco. It's almost impossible to get tobacco that's not from North Carolina. Fix my glasses, Dory. My glass, help, Dory. My glasses are falling down my nose. Push it up, Dory. Come on, get in there. Dig it out. Oh, she got it. Good fit. She likes Christian McCaffrey. Taking over. I wish I could just have Dory right here. Right here. Just leave her right here. And then I could walk away. And she'd do the show for me. She could do the show. Yeah. Serbia has new government. The new Serbian government will recognize Kosovo. Yeah. Who knows? Is she? I'm a dictator. She's like my puppet. I could have her installed for your regime. Okay, Nemo out there taking over. Nemo is taking over. So join Nemo, because Dory, I'm with Dory, and now, but you can join Nemo because Dory's with me. What does the Dory do? Let me call her. Hello, Dory. What do you do? She comes to work and she makes the magic happen. And you hold her like this? No, no. Yeah. No. Can she hear me now? She can hear me now. It's like Saul the Snake. You know what? I'm Dracula, and she is my Ukrainian caviar farm. Because everybody knows that in the Ukraine, you have the world's tastiest fish eggs. So, she, Dory knows how to get into Dracula's castle because she's from there. She's been everywhere. Stand on steel plates, hold two magnets, and now you're flying. Well, maybe that's how the Tartarian flying saucer works. But you don't have the wings. You need the wings, which can't be crafted by man. Maybe all the wings got destroyed. There might be flying machines up on Crimea. Nobody ever. Russian science fiction. I don't know a lot, but I could. The land lease is practically science fiction, and that's probably the greatest story going on right now. Russian Navy snitches, yeah. The first people on YouTube dropping secrets are Navy guys. So many people ignored though. We get bombarded by the same old historians like dome skies. If it goes really fast, then you don't want to smash it. It's still going to take damage when it hits something. And even the Tesla is recalled because it accelerates too fast. So, but the entire Tesla will be injection mold like a Glock real soon. The entire car will be made out of plastic. he should make more flying saucer videos, because if he can make one, and I don't watch Boston Dynamics. I'm not, it's a little too boring, if you ask me. It's nice that a robot can act like a human, but the human is a waste of movement. So programming a robot to have a lot of movements ultimately is futile, because you're gonna fool something that's not even looking at you, because half the time you're in a different light spectrum than your opponent. Like, it doesn't matter what your opponent can't see you. Okay, they're hiding behind rubble. All they see is bricks, or smoke, or dust, or fire. You can't see through it. So it doesn't matter if you're friendly looking or hostile looking. Like, it's not made to be looked at. It's made to do something. And it's just an elaborate puppet. If it's dancing like a human, it's some kid's science project. Like Skibbity, like all these robots wouldn't need to be looking at each other. If it was a robot World of Warcraft, and a robot warlock would curse you without even looking at you. Like, I would expect, you're targeting, you can't, looking at somebody is obsolete. You're gonna lose to blind people who just press the buttons at the correct time. It's all about timing. It's nothing about what you see with your eyes. It's about pre-planning your build, net decking, stacking the deck, going first. YOLO. The robot must win with pacifism, by preserving. The robot has to survive the lifespan of the human until it comes off the production line and it's actually functional for more than a year or 5 minutes, or even like the average airplane only had 50 hours of airtime in World War II. Like, after 50 hours of flying your shit directly into combat, your plane is not gonna be flying anymore. Like, so you take your 50 hours straight. Let's say you survive 2 days over Baghdad flying your airplane for 50 hours. First of all, planes can't stay in the air for 50 hours, but you'd have to fly 1 hour a day for 50 days to hit 50 hours. And that's what regular pilots would probably do. They'd run their sorties. many functional hours are you going to get out of this robot? Not many, because batteries take 10 times as much energy just to charge them. So any energy your robot uses has to be multiplied by 10 just to charge it. Then you have to multiply you're not allowed to turn it off. I mean, it might bounce around for a minute, but that's not good enough. Yeah. Unless it can the passive state is as preservable. Like if it can lay dormant for 50 hours, for 50 years, if you can make a robot that will stand up in 50 years, but is sleeping right now, and kind of like the Tiananmen, like the Emperor's armor, pardon me, the terracotta army. If it starts working, then I'll be clapping, because it probably worked when they put it down. They probably thought the terracotta army they thought it was gonna work, but it was not working when I look at it. So, like, you have to wait, let the robots generation. People are now playing with robots from the 1980s are coming back now. Specifically 1980 smart home interfaces, which would really do nothing more than automatically dial your phone or turn off the lights. But you could sit and had everything back then as is now. Right? Even the Game Boy Color could make a phone call, but the original Game Boy couldn't. That's why Kobe Bryant, 1999 3v3, landmark game. You don't want to get society too excited about electricity, because then they think they're entitled to it all the time. Like here in San Francisco, welcome to my grid. I hope the grid is out there and you're on it, but eventually it's our grid, our internet. I try not to watch weapon channels or gun porn channels, but I like the weapons. I like weapons. I don't have any. They're noisy. Earplug. The only reason is a good reason to get earplugs. And earplugs complete you as a equipment loadout. Wouldn't want to live without loadout. When I first equipped the glasses back in 1987, I was like, okay. And then I was 11 years old when they gave me glasses. I couldn't see shit my first 10 fucking years. And we have this, everybody's having the "did you see it" contest the whole fucking time. 10 years of my life, I couldn't see shit. Did you see it? Did you see it? I'm sitting in the back of the class. I don't even look. I can't see shit. So I'm like 11 years old. And now I took it personal. I look at everything. Like when you have he took it personal meme. I was like, okay, they think I'm not looking at shit. Okay, I'll see shit. I'll tell you what I see, because I had 10 years without glasses. So now you don't know what you think I'm some spoiled rich kid. No, I dig through the trash for aluminum cans in my spare time growing up, you know? I just stay at my home. I had a Nintendo at home. I play that shit at midnight. I play that after my bag of cans is full, so I could buy a new Nintendo game every 30 days just by collecting cans. So, you know, at least I'd always have something to play. From 91 to 95, that was a good, maybe 90, not so much before 91. Was the first game I really bought with aluminum cans was probably after Mega Man 3 was out, and all the 1990 games went down to got discounted. When KB Toys had its only good sale ever, when they cut their inventory of the Jekyll and Hyde era, 1990. Crap, some of the worst games, but I got Dungeon Magic. I love Dungeon Magic, the Sword of the Elements. And I want to be smoking in 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'll be doing that. I'm going to get 810. No. Almost. This Pacific Air is so much better than what air is in my room. Lakers lost. Did the Galaxy win today? There was a let me check the San Jose score. LA Galaxy score. Oh, it's not there. What's up, Chief? Cheek meat. It's hot. I can't wait to get outside. I can almost see Alcatraz in my way, but Coit Tower. I have the view of Coit Tower. I like getting smoke in my eye, but you know, the vape in the eye just doesn't even hit me. It's like nothing. That's like. So okay, it's the end of the hour. This is my favorite time to listen to the radio.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many. Through countless spaces, elbow grease, and a radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only.
Smoke story.
Affected by the toxic water at Camp Lejeune are left with death, cancer, Parkinson's, dementia, birth defects, and other serious illnesses. And along with the harm, so many worries.
My family drank the Camp Lejeune water. What if our health gets worse and we need more financial help? How do I protect my VA benefits and get the compensation I deserve and need?
The answer is simple. Call James Harris Law, the experienced, trusted law firm that can get you significant compensation while protecting all your VA benefits.
You burn your fingers playing with the roach. And the best reason to vape, because you never burn your fingers. There could be random ash on one finger, but I'm not gonna have third-degree burns on my thumb from sticking it into the bowl. Yep, no yellow. Is my thumb yellow? It's white as a mother. It's white. You can almost see through it, bro. Man, you can almost see right through that thumb. Man, I'm almost clear, bro. when you play basketball, your hands get filthy touch. Even though you play football in the dirt, if you're dribbling the ball, you're touching the ground every fucking time the ball comes back. My hands look like I was shoveling coal when last time I was playing basketball outside. Okay. It's filthy game, the outdoor basketball. It should be banned just for being. Young Bucks lost today. I sat through that for like 10 minutes of my show. Yo, Fox Sports. Kevin Durant loser. Serbia. Don't celebrate too early. It's a trap. It's a trap. One more game in Denver, 2 more in LA. Lakers might split that series. We'll go 6 games. Yeah, so Lakers might even lose this next game, and it'll be even more embarrassing. But it's normal. We've seen it before. Tire rack. You know, it is dark in my room. It's too dark. Thursday night draft. They're playing Disco Inferno. Final comments before I go smoking. I'm gonna rush out the door when I put out the candle.
Before I got to get to some of these other quarterbacks that the scouts are talking about, you heard me go through a good 20-minute dissertation on J.J. McCarthy there. What are your thoughts on J.J. McCarthy? It's hard for me to see where I kind of feel like he's reaching a level of hype that has surpassed what his play showed me last year. I know he wasn't asked to do much, but I found myself, Bernie, especially in the college football playoff, yelling at the team
Bengals draft 18th.
It's going to be interesting to watch. I think there's probably a 7% chance.
The Steelers made the playoffs, so they draft 19th. You want to snatch up that Pitt prospect. Always fun. Counter drafting. This year seems thick. Like everybody's trying to. Nobody knows who's drafting. There's no guaranteed. This draft is like. This is a hype draft. Thursday night. And then on May 8th, we get the schedule. Yeah.
What he was asked to do, when he was asked to do it, it was uncanny that he was able to convert those plays at such a high level. 56% of McCarthy's pass attempts in 2023 resulted in a first down or a touchdown. That ranks number 1 overall in FBS. Is it not presumed that if he was asked to do more, he could have done more? And the truth of the matter is, you just got to search high and low because he is the highlight reel's not there. He just doesn't have the attempts and the playmaking sensation that the other quarterbacks did because of the other offenses they ran. But everybody's in agreement that McCarthy's a winner. He has all the intangibles, even though And by the way, I don't think anybody
Cowboys McCarthy, ex-Packer McCarthy,
or Trey Lance or some of the other guys that have moved
Brett Favre, or
say about the other big-time, big-name quarterbacks because this matters. Well, first of all,
Aaron Rodgers McCarthy. Aaron Rodgers doesn't like McCarthy. Is that how we got here?
shocked if he doesn't go number 1 overall to the Bears. And yes, he's drawn the comparisons to Patrick Mahomes. Remember, Patrick Mahomes got to sit a year, and when he got done with his year after, tutoring under Alex Smith, he was in Andy Reid's system, which didn't hurt. But Mahomes has been everything as advertised. Williams has apparently a really high floor. Okay, that even if he's bad, he can be good. But we don't really know what his potential upside is in the NFL.
I don't want to get waxed on my iPad, but it's fun getting in on everything else.
High hopes for him because he's clearly the best looking quarterback prospect wise in years. Just sheer talent. But some unnamed scouts said he is not sure about his leadership. Not sure. But in terms of talent, not even close. He's number 1. Chris Sims weighed in and said he can make every throw in the book. He's been scrambling the draft, and the best.
Chris Sims is a good guy.
Which matters in this NFL. When you get him off script, he is pretty darn good. But I think Caleb Williams also has a great feel in the pocket, and when there's nothing there,
I discovered my candle balances perfectly on top of my radio.
What I have seen in terms of film in this draft.
My candle is now on the radio.
He's also a guy who is drawing
Nice.
a lot of attention. Okay? He's considered to have a thing for him. He's taller than thin. He's 6'4", but he only weighs 210. And
I have to draw attention, he says.
Some LSU football. Jane Daniels has a penchant for getting involved in traffic and getting involved in collisions and high-speed collisions, and he, that might not be good in the NFL. But if he goes 2nd overall, I believe his offensive coordinator will be Cliff Kingsbury. And Cliff Kingsbury knows what it looks like to run an up-tempo offense and put
Hello.
Jane Daniels in position to make plays. One unnamed scout said Daniels is so good, he's so much better than me, and McCarthy's not even close. Daniels can play NFL football right now, and he said that back during the season. Another scout said Jaden probably made more progress than any quarterback coming out in the last 5 or 6 years. He can anticipate, make all the throws, and is an explosive athlete. Yep, definitely. He said he's not quite Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick, but his ability to process pre-snap is really improved, and that's hard to do in 1 year. So that's pretty high praise, even though people feel Jake Daniels has room to grow. It's going to take a couple years. The offense has to be tailored to him. He might make some good plays. He might make some ugly plays. But he's a guy who could step into the league and start week 1. That's the belief that Jake Daniels
That's
can
not.
start big
That's
one.
not woke.
On the other hand, other scouts aren't as sure. You don't know. He could end up being the best one. Great athlete, great arm talent. He could process. And then the thought among scouts, just in terms of sheer athletic ability and talent, is after Caleb Williams and after James Daniels, is that there's a big drop-off. Fair enough. Next up, Drake May. Now, if you just had to sit and throw the football, and you ran Drake May against all the other 6 passers, Drake May would be perhaps the leader, according to a lot of scouts, okay? He's a prototypical 6'4", 223, but he's got amazing deep passing strength, and he's got the type of deep throw with feel he can make like a Terry Bradshaw type. Good enough mobility, good enough competitiveness. He was ACC Player of the Year as a first-time starter. And the truth of the matter is, he was in a difficult situation Drake May in North Carolina. They lost their offensive coordinator, and his passing statistics dropped his second year in some higher-end foes. But people think he has a pretty high ceiling. Got room to grow, but he does have a pretty high ceiling. And they think he's got the means. He's made the right stuff to play football in the National Football League. I think Drake May will come under the most scrutiny. People are going to pick him apart just because. Chris Sims,
Now
if you watch 20 throws, you'll see good throws, and all of a sudden they'll be all over the place. And his decision making can be all over the place, and his pocket presence is all over the place.
Nice camera.
And some scouts think he has some serious mechanical flaws in how he throws.
Nice lighting. Nice lighting. I've corrected. I was listening to the sports. Welcome to my show. I'm not complaining about my other stuff right now. The NFL channel, live from San Francisco. Might be trolling. This is suddenly my new best episode. Well, just subscribe. More crap when I hit 1,000. You want the chat baby? Put the chat baby to sleep song? I need to screenshot this. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. Screenshot hype. Wait a second. Screenshot. Ooh, she's nibbling right now. She's teething. She's gonna show you what she got. Oh, she's a hunter. She's caught in my net. She's trying to bring. Oh, she's gonna bring it to you. Look what she's got. Look. She got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look what. Oh my gosh, she's gonna do a handstand. Oh my god, she did a. Oh. Oh wow. Dude, Dory was showing off, bro. Congratulations. Hey, congratulations. Yeah. Amazing stunt. She did a handstand. I think she can make it up the river. She could make it up the river tonight. She says she's so happy someone watched. She's happy one person watched. Yeah. Now you have, Missouri, I have the equip, I gave it to you. Did you like the candle this episode? Here, now you have the candle. Okay. Give me my candle back. Thank you. Okay. Hold the candle for tomorrow's show. Thank you. Tell me what you want. Okay, you hold the candle. We'll have a speed run. Okay, any percent. Try not to laugh. Next episode, every episode, I might cheat and use a separate candle already off-site. I'd be like, yeah, I don't need it. Advantage to me, the musician. I'm going to play Oblivion music. Stop right there, criminal scum!
Yeah, where you running from? Yeah, you ain't hit my car, bro. Relax. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I've been at the store. Yeah, what's up? What's outside? Where you running from?
banging the table. I like the Oblivion. It's funny, the Oblivion memes are so good. And that's the only one I ever got the chance to play. They're still trying to chase that. They're still trying to chase that dopamine hit from when gaming on Xbox 360 launched. Yep. Exclusive feeling and never achieved on Sony console. Never seen it happen since 10. Well, you could put a porno DVD inside a PlayStation. I'm rushing out the door again. Time to go out the front door. Scissors in my pocket. Shekels. Got some shekels. Let's go. Now watch it. I'm gonna flip mode. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Skip the elevator. Very exclusive. One viewer would like to see the other way. Like Pee Wee Herman needs a cheese sandwich. Yeah, just circular staircase. It's dark. Fourth floor, it's third, 315, 215 is underneath us. Yeah, okay. 215, bicycle, 216, open door, security, 218, 214. 219, 212. There's no 213. What is fucking 213? 220, 221, 229. Kitchen. I can see the reflection on the TV. It's baseball. So I guess NBC already. What is it? Copyright 2024hotels.com. Spam. My show didn't have enough spam already. People. This is where we watch the Super Bowl.
Was incredibly simple. The interest rates were incredibly attractive. Going
Brick of condoms.
just a couple of minutes. The approval process was basically instantaneous.
Lubricated. So I got so. This is right here. This is actually some premium content for my live show. Check it out, guys. Check what I got. So Let's open this bag. Why is it sealed? For giggles. The kimono special for the Japanese fans. Kimono special, Japan style. Okay. We got Superior, made in Santa Ana, California. We got Lifestyles, made in who do you know? India. Lifestyles from India. I didn't know it was like that, bro. Okay. We're just collecting intel. We're just doing intel until this collection. Soul. Santa Ana Soul brand. $2018. This is a 6-year-old condom, bro. Expires 2019. No, expires 2027. The Rough Rider studded. That might be the one. I mean, I gotta keep one, right? So I'll keep the Rough Rider studded You want? Hey, I tell you what. This is like a segment you film once in a lifetime where you pick out what condoms you want. So the final lineup. I didn't look at the kimono. You know, some viewers need to see what I passed on. I'm keeping the Rough Rider, okay? That's made in Thailand. Bro, that's the Thailand. Okay. We're keeping the Rough Rider. We're walking out with the Rough Rider. Nobody else made the cut. But we didn't see who makes this kimono one? Berkeley, this is a local Bay Area kimono condom. So I don't know, any suggestions which one I should take? I need to run off and buy this up. Yeah, we taking Rough Rider. Can't confuse my audience. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, once the audience, goodbye, show's over. I'll miss you.